the tube, station assistant Jackie's in at the deep end.
There's a fight going on.
It's a fight? Platform 1?
And there's a suicide attempt at Victoria.
He just got down on the track and kneeled down in front of me. I thought I was going over him, but this one's got quite good brakes on it.
London Underground is the world's oldest metro system. Built in the late 1800s, early 1900s, the network now strains to cope with the pressure of 1 billion passengers a year. That's over 3 million journeys a day. 4 weeks ago, mother of 6 Jackie Blanchard had only used the tube a handful of times. Now fully trained as a customer service assistant, she has her work cut out for her.
This is it. This is day 1. I'm in the King's Cross area. It's very nerve-wracking.
King's Cross St Pancras is the busiest station and the biggest interchange on the entire tube network. 6 different lines converge and over 200,000 people use the station every day.
Okay. It's getting busy, isn't it? I'm really useless. I had this really weird dream last night that I was on a platform and this farmer got off the train with 2 cows. I was going, you can't come on here with 2 cows, mate.
As the rush hour builds, Jackie has to deal with her first problem. A train is stuck in the Piccadilly line platform.
Oh, the train's been held here.
Oh dear. This train is held up? Why is that?
I think they've got a problem at Leicester Square. There's a train.
What the driver is saying is not, he can't actually confirm this, but there's it could be a defective train at Leicester Square.
Oh, right.
So this train's been held here.
Station supervisor Paul Harper is called to the scene.
OK, I'm on my way. This is my headache, my nightmare, yeah. It's a matter now keeping our eye on it, see how things go.
With over 1,000 people on the packed train, there's some bad news from the line control centre.
On the computer, it's just come up that they've suspended the westbound Piccadilly line.
The service is temporarily suspended, so the staff must work quickly. They close the platform gates to prevent dangerous overcrowding.
So just let people out?
Yeah, anyone when the trains come off,
Yep.
we'll let them out this one and that one.
If it gets too bad, we'll have to clear the platform and try and get people to use alternative routes at the moment.
Not this way, madam, please.
It's going to be a long journey home for these travellers.
Westbound Piccadilly line service is currently suspended. If you're travelling to Green Park, please use the Piccadilly line.
And this train will be held here for some time. Customers should seek alternative routes. Customers
Wishing to travel down towards Green Park, please use the Victoria line from platform number 3.
You have to take a bus, madam, and I'm only training, so I don't know which one. But if you go up to the top, somebody would help you with what bus to get onto.
What are you doing? All right.
The Piccadilly line may be out of action, but it's the Central line that's hit the front page. A train has derailed at White City, and the Central line has been completely suspended between North Acton and Marble Arch. It's the 4th derailment on the Underground in 16 months, and all eyes are on troubleshooter Bob Thorogood.
2 sets of wheels derailed over a set of points as it was approaching the westbound platform. There were no injuries amongst the customers or staff. Having said that, I've no doubt that a lot of customers had a very unhappy journey home this evening.
Bob's under pressure from all angles.
I'm not going to make it yet. You better have something to eat. I meant to phone you a little while ago, but I've got tied up in it. That was my wife. My dinner's just gone in the dog. Yeah. After 43 years, she's understanding, yeah.
Last year, a derailment closed the entire Central line for almost 2 months. The Underground's emergency response unit are trying to re-rail the train and establish what happened.
They've jacked the train up to slide those wheels back over the rails. And what they've done now is they fitted that blue skate underneath one of the wheels that came off to lift it up and stop that wheel turning on the rail and therefore allow us to get it back to the depot. But obviously, once we move the train, if we find all sorts of things that we can't at the moment see, that might change the game.
Rush hour is still disrupted at King's Cross, but finally, there's some good news for Supervisor Paul Harper.
now. That train on platform 5 should be moving shortly. We should have a service.
Right, looks like we're going to get a through service again. They've got the defective one moved from Leicester Square. We should get away with it.
Keep moving down to the platform, please. Keep moving down, please. Keep moving down, please.
Teamwork.
That was good teamwork. Yeah. Hope that don't happen too often.
Frequently, I'm afraid.
Does it really?
I think that's done her the world of good, probably. She's thrown her in right at the deep end, isn't it? She couldn't have had a better day for it today.
Well, that was a rush hour over with, so I'm hoping that's the last of that. Dear me, imagine doing that every day. Oh, well, I better get used to it, I suppose, because I didn't know what to do. I hope it's like 6 weeks' time. I'm really slick and really cool at what I'm doing, but it just seems so far away. I just feel so lost.
But there's no rest for Bob as his team try to move the damaged train.
All clear?
Yeah, all clear. Everybody's aware that we're about to recharge current, yes? Okay.
I expect there'll be a bit of squeaking and grinding. It'll only move very slowly, but we'll move it in okay. Come on, train, move! Moving it into the platform would be good, guys. Go on, baby. Go on, baby. Oh, I tell you what, it's ridden over. Make sure he gets right in. We want to clear this track at the back. Tell him to go into the normal stopping mark.
Bob now has a chance to assess the damage to the track. After the last tube derailment on the Northern Line, it took 4 months to fully repair the rails.
It doesn't look that there is major damage to the track form there, and we're going to be able to recover the situation and operate a near normal service on the Central Line tomorrow morning.
Luckily for Bob and his team, it looks like disaster has been averted and the Central Line will be back in service for tomorrow's 640,000 customers. It's Saturday, and at Seven Sisters, 10,000 football fans are arriving for a Premiership match between Tottenham and Arsenal. Keeping these bitter rivals apart on the tube is the unenviable task of the British Transport Police.
This fixture is always a high-profile event due to historical dislike between both sets of supporters. There's some intelligence to indicate that some of the risk supporters may be carrying weapons. Don't want anybody getting isolated, wandering off by themselves. Make sure you're with somebody at all times.
PC's Craig Hare and Paul Hendra are on the lookout for potential troublemakers before the match starts.
We've just been informed that a Section 60's been authorised, which basically gives us the power to stop and search people to look for weapons, because we believe there may be pre-planned disorder prior to the match. We're looking for knives, we're looking for baseball bats, you're looking for pens, you're looking for concealed weapons, knuckle dusters, anything, absolutely anything.
No weapons were found on these fans.
Out of a possible 30,000 people, you've managed to search a tow. How's that meant to stop?
Your words to me, but don't rush. Take your time. You can't have it all.
Absolutely, mate. No, you're quite right.
Thank you.
But with thousands of rival fans about to descend on Seven Sisters, the day is far from over.